What is going on, guys? Welcome back to JB ADV. My name is Jacob, and we are in the new studio view here where I got a good table for you guys. And what we're going to be doing today is finally talking about my Motovlog setup so far. Now, this is going to be my Motovlog setup for the beginning of 2020 because who knows? Maybe it'll change down the road. Maybe I'll get a new ADV helmet. Maybe this helmet will break. We don't know yet. But what I can tell you is this is going to be my Motovlog setup for the beginning of 2020. Right now, I've been using it for about 3 months. And let's see, it's the end of April right now. So, yeah, going into this. So I was going to make this video a couple days ago, but I got caught up at work. And then yesterday I worked a bunch. So pretty much, yep, we're just making this video finally. But welcome back, guys. If you find anything in this video appealing to yourselves and you want to maybe look it up or purchase anything, you can find all the links to all this stuff down in the description below. Buying it does help me out a little bit, but it does not increase the cost to you in any way, shape, or form. So I figure I'd just leave that there for you guys. You guys can definitely go down into the video description and check it out some more. But let's get right into it. I'm going to toss the goggles to the side for a second. Let's talk about the helmet. And let's just dive right into it. This is the Fox V3 helmet. I forget the exact model it is, but it is linked down below. But red and blue. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's got like a matte coloring and then a little bit of a gloss coloring right here. As you guys can see, you can probably see the difference. That's like matte right there. And then the red's all matte and white's all matte, but then there's also gloss right here, which is pretty cool. So this is just that. It also has the MIPS in it, which is like the little suspension system inside the helmet. It's pretty cool. So what it is, there's like another piece inside the helmet on the backside here and up on top. And it like kind of moves freely from the way that the helmet hits. So if you get a good hit, your head will kind of stay stationary while the helmet takes a lot of the force. Look it up. I don't know too much about it, but that's pretty much all I know about it. I think that's pretty much what it does. This helmet's also pretty cool because it has a magnetic visor, so you can just simply pop it right off. No screws needed, nothing. Actually, you can see there's a tremendous amount of dirt in the hole there. Yeah, you guys can see that. It's a lot of dirt. But yeah, pretty much just pops right back on. Let's make sure I could do this in one shot here. Line that up, line that side up, line the front up. I just hit the microphone. I'm really sorry, guys. There you go, done. And that's how easy it is to pop it back on. So that's pretty cool because if you hit the dirt, it'll just pop right off. Definitely not necessary. The only other thing I haven't figured out yet, and maybe because I'm just dumb, is there's magnets also on the bottom here. My antenna's getting in the way. Let me close that really quick. There's magnets on the bottom here too, and I don't really know what you would use that for. Maybe they have their own goggle system or something. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I haven't really looked into it though, to be completely honest with you. But let's get into the rest of it. So for motovlogging, that's my helmet, but attached to the helmet is all the other goods that you guys probably care about and how I set everything up. So just to start, my communication with all my other friends and family, everything else, is the Cardo Pack Talk Bold, which you guys see right here. And I actually had the antenna flipped up as well, just to show you guys. But this is the Cardo Pack Talk Bold. I love this thing. It's on there. I did not use the clip that comes with it. I used the sticky. But pretty much, if I could get a good view of this, there's a tab in the back. You pretty much just push this, and it pops right out. I push with pretty good force, though. You need some good force. But there is an audible click. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, because I'm using this mic. But there is an audible click when you click it in. But I love this thing, man. It does like 15 riders all at once. It goes up to like a mile range. I think we've had it like just over a mile range. I mean, that's in best case scenario, but it's crazy. You pretty much just set it once, and I use my phone for everything now. So you go right into the Cardo app and you just name a group. So for us, it's just Moto group. I'm just gonna say that Moto group 1, and I just go in and I just add like 3, 4, 5 riders up to 15, like I said. And yeah, once you come close to each other, you never have to partner again. So if we just end up meeting up like next Tuesday and we ride, like it'll just partner up, which is amazing. So yeah, I love the Cardo. The music's great on it, and the speakers are built into the helmet, so on and so forth. I mean, if you guys are looking for like top of the line something that's for voice, I highly recommend the Cardo over the Senna as well, or Sena, however you pronounce it, because the Cardo is waterproof as well. Fully waterproof. And yes, I have had this thing in the rain, as you guys can probably see from my previous videos. It handles it, no problem. Still listen to music, everything, still voice command, everything. Yeah, oh, it's voice commanded too. So I could go on and probably make a whole video separate to that, but I know many others have, and I know it's an older-ish headset now, but people are still looking to buy them. So yeah, I love it. But that's my Cardo. That's what I use for all of my communication and my music and GPS and everything like that. So I love that. So that's always on my helmet. It's always on, always connected. So next up would be the GoPro mount. So on the front here, as you guys can see, I just use a standard sticky mount right in the front there. Nice. It's actually a flat adhesive mount though that I use. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's a pretty flat part of the chin. So, and it's the official GoPro one. And you'll notice that I just used a bunch of the GoPro extenders and right angle pieces and angle pieces all throughout here. All I did that was different is instead of the standard screw, which you can find right here, all I did was go to my local Ace Hardware or whatever hardware store applies to you guys. And that screw right there, I don't quote me on this. I think it's an M5 or an M8. I forget. I think it's an M518 if I'm correct. But just go over to your local hardware store. They always have the big things at the local hardware store that like you can screw all nuts and bolts into, and then it tells you what screw it is. Pretty much what I did is I just did that, and then I just found like 6 or 8 of these screws. So as you can see right here, I just got like a flat style screw and screwed them in. So it didn't look like a cactus on the front, but now you could just take a Phillips screwdriver, really crank down on them. It's not going anywhere, and it holds the GoPro just fine. And then finally, just because it's easier, I just use a normal GoPro screw at the end here. And that's pretty much what you get. So that's what I'm using for that. It's tried and true. It works great. You could spend $30. You could spend $10 on all the Amazon mounts, but you know what? This is all stuff that I had already, and it works flawless. So that's for that mount, and it puts it at a perfect angle, honestly. Now, it does weigh down the front end of your helmet, so a lot of people like to put them on the side of their helmets and stuff. Me, personally, that just gives me the best view that I like, personally, so that's what I stick with. My next thing is to charge it, the GoPro. I have this massive power bank. Now, you do not need a power bank this size. It's just one that I had. It also happens to be USB-C power delivery from Anker. So it charges that GoPro so fast that you guys can see there. If I get a little closer, yep, there's the Anker logo right there. So you guys can see, and you could also click this button right here, see how much is left. And it is 3/4 of the way full. I don't know if that's going to be, oh no, it did pick it up. There you go. Yeah. So that's 3 bars on there. So you can see it's about 3/4 of the way full. I could tell you that probably still lasts me about a week charging this GoPro. I mean, it lasts a long time. But all I did to attach that is I'll peel it off really quick, but you guys can literally witness how hard it is for me to peel this thing off. Yeah, so all I did was go to Walmart, and I got industrial Velcro, as you guys see there. I think it was Scotch brand. It might have been 3M brand. I'm not sure. But that stuff is, this power bank is forever has a Velcro piece on it. It is not coming off. And then all I did was take another flat section of my chin mount, and I just taped the stuff. You can see where I cut to make like a little bit more sections and stuff. And it looks a little janky, but it's okay. It works. So that's all that matters. But yeah, you guys can see that there. And I pretty much just line this up, and then you got to press in. Oop, oop. Helmet's falling. Oh, no. But yeah, I pretty much just line it up and press it in. I'll just leave it off for now because, you know, I already showed you. And I'm going to have to rewire this whole thing up now anyway. But to charge the GoPro, you guys can probably see this cable hanging around. This is just a USB-C to USB-C cable. The new GoPros use USB-C as their charging port. So I just use a USB-C to USB-C because it's the fastest. And what often happens is I end up taking the GoPro off the helmet. I do a little point of view shots, you know what I mean? Like actual vlog shots, or I try to follow people stuff, you know, with selfie sticks and everything, and it works really well. And then I noticed that my GoPro is at like 50% battery or 40% battery because I was doing all these shots, and I don't want to sit there and have to swap out my batteries. So pretty much what I do is I just hook it right back up, hook the USB-C cable right back up. By the time I'm ready to take it back off the helmet, while I was recording, it's already fully charged back up, which is pretty amazing. So that's pretty much it. As far as the charging, as far as the mounting, as far as my communications. The only other thing that I will show you is the inside of the helmet here, just a little bit. I don't want to pull it fully apart, and just show you how I mounted up my mic for my GoPro, and also what kind of mic setup I'm using. This is actually the mic cable at the end here, And you can actually see my little fuzzy dead cat sitting there at the end of my helmet that I'm wiggling around right now. It actually came undone because I started tearing this helmet apart the other day. And then I was like, oh no, wait a minute. I have to do a Motovlog setup. So if you guys look, if I spin this around and get this close, let me see on the monitor. Yeah, okay. So you guys can see right in front of my mouth, I actually have the pink or purple fuzzy mic is actually my purple Panda mic that you guys can see there mounted up. The one that looks like a little dome, it actually looks like those little gummy candies that you get for Christmas. I forget what they're called. But yeah, anyway, that mic, that one right there is for the Cardo. I'm sorry, it's like up in the corner. Let me try to get more center on the screen. But yeah, those are my two mics that I use. So the one on the right-hand side of your screen is going to be, the flatter one is going to be for the Cardo, like I said. And the pink fuzzy one, or the purple fuzzy one, I don't know why I keep calling it pink, is the purple Panda mic. So that's where I have those. And then if I spin this way, I believe, yep, you can see that the purple Panda mic, I just took Gorilla Tape and sliced it a little bit. And I just ran the wire like that. So it works perfectly fine. Works great. No issues at all. I actually like having the mic right in front of my face. When you ride, it kind of comes down. It tickles your chin a little bit. But it works for me. And I get pretty good audio on it. So if it ain't broke, why fix it? Type thing. The only thing I'm forgetting here is the GoPro, but I'm recording on the GoPro. So I don't have a separate camera. I could use my phone to record this, but like it doesn't record as good as the GoPro does. So pretty much I'll just get a rundown of what I'm using as far as the GoPro is concerned. I am running a GoPro Hero 8, the black. I think that's the only one they make now. And I'm running a Media Mod on that. The Media Mod actually allows me to do exactly what I'm doing right now. I can input audio, which is what you're hearing, is this mic right here, but I'm inputting it from my mixer into the back of the GoPro. I'm charging the GoPro right now, and I'm also have a video out on the GoPro right now over to this monitor that I'm seeing right here, just to make sure I'm in frame, so I make sure that you guys are actually going to see this, so I don't have to do like triple takes. This is pretty much all one take, to be honest with you. It's going to be a very simple video to edit. The goggles here, these, I would not normally have paid this much for these goggles, but I'm a fan of 100%. I'm a fan of a couple different brands, but I like these 100%. They matched the overall design I was going for with my helmet, and I got them on a really, really good clearance deal for this color, because I bought the helmet with it. I also got 100% gloves, all of them to match, and I just ended up getting a really crazy deal on all that. But these are 100% Racecraft goggles, so these are the ones that are made for on the track to race. They have the tear-offs for mud, so on and so forth. I don't need that. I really don't need that. But they have really crazy, if you guys are looking to look these up, they have insane airflow. They're really, really nice. You could actually see they actually have a removable nose piece here. If I could pop this thing even off. Let's see if I can. Yeah. So they actually have a removable nose piece as well. So if the clearance is a little off for you guys, you could just run more of a standard goggle look. But the nose piece is nice because it allows less dirt to get and hit your nose, which is pretty cool. So that's why I use it. But you can see right under a nose piece, there is some air vents under there. There's also a crazy amount of airflow on the bottom here. I've never had these goggles fog yet. There's crazy amount of airflow on the top. Really good cushiony stuff. Like, this isn't a review of these. I'm just trying to show you why I picked them out. I mean, they're Racecraft goggles from them. They're like their top of the line goggles pretty much. So I love them. I love them. Oh, and I also swapped this out for the clear if I'm riding nighttime. It does come with a clear lens as well, which this one's already scratched up pretty bad. So I might actually look into getting a couple more lenses, but overall, can't complain on these goggles. Really love them. My next goggles set, I'll probably try a different brand because why not? Might as well. And maybe I'll have better luck with some other goggles. I've seen some other really cool goggles out there that I'm not really too sure what the brand was. I just saw them in a couple other people's vlogs where the entire, they almost remind me of my snowboard goggles, where you don't have this like bezel that goes all the way around. It's just kind of like full. So you get more of like a 180 degree view. And the whole goggle lens just magnetic, like just magnets on and off. So I don't know. I'm going to look into that, find out who makes those. If any of you guys know who makes really cool goggles that are similar to that, link them down below. I will definitely check them out and definitely take any of your feedback on good goggles. And yeah. So I guess that about does it, guys. I mean, I really don't have too much to say about other than what I did already. That is my full camera setup. I talked about mounting it. I talked about my communications. I talked about my power bank. One day down the road, I'll probably get a smaller power bank. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. I don't think I need this. I could probably get away with like a 3,000 to 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which is still like 4 times the size of a normal GoPro battery. So this thing's got some weight to it. It's probably over a pound. I'm going to be honest with you, if not a little close to it. It's got some weight to it, and it's just too heavy on my head. Especially since it's all on one side. It just kind of gets on your neck for a while. After a while riding, should I say. So I'll probably change that up, but if you guys want to check out this power bank, because I originally just got it just to charge my phone, it's linked down below. Like I said, everything is. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this new view. I hope I sounded all right. I hope I did an all right presentation for you guys. If there's anything else you want to see more or ask me more, you could always ask me on my Discord page. That is also linked down below. We're gaining some new members now, which is pretty awesome, but I'm on there. I'm getting more and more active, posting up pictures on there. Post up pictures of your rides. Show me your Motovlog setup. I want to know. Just post it over in the motorcycle talk section. I want to know what's going on. If you got any questions, you want to talk to me one-on-one, like I said, links down below. Join the Discord page. All you got to do is download the app. It's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to use as well. So once again, there is the helmet. Here's the goggles. And thank you guys for watching. If you did, maybe a like. That'd be pretty cool. Also, subscribe. Join the community. I think in the time of making this video, we're like 5 away from 200 people. So like, let's get 200. Let's try it. I know you guys can do it. So just click the button. It's just a little button down there. So just hit it. And I will see you guys in the next one.